Hi, it's me again. Welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time, and welcome back if you've been following me. Sorry it's been a while. Summer has been crazier than it should have been, but we're here. So if you remember, I'm reading Anne of Green Gables series. So I just finished Anne of Avonlea. This is book number 2. So what I normally do, one book at a time, I share a summary of the book, then I do my review and rate it, and then we jam out to a theme song that I've chosen for the book. So, first, the summary. We shall read the book. At 16, Anne is both exhilarated and slightly terrified to be teaching at the Avonlea schoolhouse, but she's determined to win the heart of every student, especially troublemaker Anthony Pye. After all, she still knows a thing or two about troublemaking herself. With rambunctious 6-year-old twins staying at Green Gables, a village improvement project that goes disastrously wrong, and her college entrance exams to study for, Anne will more than have her hands full. At least her best friend Diana and tormentor turned ally, the dashing Gilbert Blythe, will be there to help see her through. Yes, that is so. That is the summary of this book. Just to recap the end of the last book. Oh, and I do spoilers. I should say that before we go on. Matthew Cuthbert died. R.I.P. Matthew. And Marilla had trouble with her eyes. So, at the end of last book, Anne decided not to head off to college, but to stay and teach at the school. So this book covers about 2 years. It's about her teaching, and then her and a few of the other, Gilbert and Diana, they make this club for improvement. So at the book, they're trying to do projects like plant trees, get people to paint barns, just improve their town. So that is the main things that happen in this book. Now, we'll move on. Before we move on. I feel the point of this book was just about Anne making relationships. I'm just going to say there was no significant, really, events that happened. It's just, like I said, her and Gilbert Blythe at the end of last book kind of reconciled. So this is them becoming friends. She makes some other friends. So I feel like this book is trying to show the importance of relationships. Rating. I did enjoy it. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I really am. Because I'll give it that. Not that I want to be that person, but I would have kind of liked something exciting more to happen. It really was just kind of her making relationships. Oh, and twins did move in. And then the second thing, so nothing really exciting happens, which I guess not that every book needs to have something exciting happen, but I feel like it took me longer to read because in my mind I was like, oh, I can take my time because nothing exciting is going to happen. There was nothing that when I put it down, I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? Because there was none of that in this book. So, but it was still a fun little read. And second thing, this happened in the first book too. The one thing I will say about L.M. Montgomery is I feel like there's a lot that happens at the end, right? Like Anne makes a new friend, Miss Lavender. Well, in the last 2 or 3 chapters of the book, her old love, 25 years ago, widowed, shows up and they get engaged and married by the end of the book. So I feel like at the end of the book, you should be winding down and not just having so many things happen. She also does decide to go to college because Rachel Lynde Marilla's friend, her husband dies, and so Marilla comes to Anne and is like, okay, why don't you can go to college now. She'll move in with me. She has to sell the farm. They're in debt. So she'll come, move in with me. The two of us can take care of the twins. And then, so Anne decides to go. So she goes off to school and already comes back on vacation. And that was like I said, in the last 3 chapters. And it was good, like I said, but I don't feel like you should have that much happen at the end of the book. Does that make sense? I feel like the end of the book should be wrapping up everything that happened and maybe preparing you for the next book. And maybe it is. But, so that's kind of my review. I really have enjoyed these books and I'm so glad. We're moving on to book 3 now. So I have 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then apparently there's 2 more after that follows Anne's children, because I was reading about it online. So spoiler alert, Anne has children. But yeah, that's kind of my review of the book. So we are going to move on to the theme song. So for this one, I was really thinking about it, and I chose this song because, like I said, I really do feel like the theme of the book was just the importance of relationships. Right? I think in a world with lots of people with different opinions, right, we do forget, if you think about the things in life that make you truly happy, it's probably going to be memories that you've had with other people. And I feel like we forget how important relationships are. And I'm not saying you should have 20 million friends, but you know what I mean? Like, we need solid relationships in our lives, and this really shows the importance that one person can make, right? Anthony Pye ends up loving Anne, right? All of the students love her. And then Miss Lavender, Mr. Harrison, like, these were people that everyone's like, oh, forget them, they don't like people. But Anne stumbled upon them and became friends. And so really one person can make the difference in someone's life. And so this song that I chose is I'll Be Here. It's by Colby Calais. It's on her compilations album. And it's with Sheryl Crow. So there's 2 different people singing. But this is I'll Be Here by Colby Calais and Sheryl Crow. Love, when you're feeling low and you just don't know where to run to. And broke, if your heart's been broken, you feel like you're all alone. If you need something to believe in, if you're looking for a light to guide you home, just look inside, your light is shining brighter than you know. But you should know, I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find you love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. Oh, laugh. I will make you laugh if you ever feel like crying. Close, I will hold you close. You won't be alone anymore. If you need someone to believe in, if you're reaching for a hand to guide you home, just take my hand and I won't let you go. 'Cause you should know I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find your love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll 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 be here. If you need something to believe in, if you feel you've reached the end of the road, don't be afraid, I'll always guide you home. You should know I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find your love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll 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 be here. Well, thanks for joining me and jamming out with me. If you like what you heard, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, because why not, right? Share this video if you like it with other people. As always, I love to hear your comments. Comment your opinions on the book, your theme song that you would choose for the book, any books that you think are similar. I love hearing from you. So, until next time, where we will talk about book number 3 in the Anne of Green Gables series.